1 year.
Baby. Morning's here again. So let's do this, sugar. And no cream. Wake up slow, take that first sip. Shizzy's got 'em slipping, losing their grip. His moves so smooth to start your day. What you gonna do? Oh, you know the way. You know Papa don't flinch, don't blink. Ooh, baby, he's sharper than you think. Morning Whiz, take it in. Shizzy's got a whole new spin. Fools keep falling, truth's on fire. Papa Nut just lit the pyre. Oh no, they tried to come for him. Look at those fools looking so dim. They poke, they scratch, they beg, they plead. But I'm right here, waiting for my daddy to lead. Pour it black, shake off the night. Shizzy's teasing, get me going just right. Morning Whiz, start the show. Sip it slow, let it flow. Fools are crying, game's been set. Ooh, baby, they ain't seen nothing yet. Now that's a morning sugar. Coffee's hot and burning. And Shizzy Daddy, oh, he's just getting started. Come on, Daddy, give me some of that something.
Oh my God, Shizzy breaks Larry. Shizzy broke Larry. They took it to the Velcro shit.
After years of being smart, I finally have to admit I'm just not smart, and I'm quitting the internet because I'm not brave, and you guys have messed with my sanity.
I'm supposed to sit over here as they do a 30-minute diatribe last night talking about how great Ray is. Ray's a saint. Oh my God, don't you mess with Ray. Don't you mess with, I'll mess with that old fuck anytime I want. Fuck that bitch. All right? Fuck that old man. All right? I've seen the shit he does, and I don't need to see any more. All right? But I'll watch all this shit. I'll make fun of it all I want because it's fair use. And this dumb bitch will never understand fair use. She doesn't want to. So fuck off, Fleabag.
What has come in to me with the emails that I've received or any type of gifts I've received, they don't know. They only know it from one person and another woman making an accusation that she refuses to prove that she did anything, right, or sent any gifts. So these people are saying they got all these receipts, and here she is threatening Michelle today about her receipts. But I want to show something else, okay, too, because this is what they all do. Let me stop this. And
what were you just showing over on your show? What I swear to God, Ketchup, it seems like she was showing Rosalind Duke's stream on her show.
Mm-hmm. She thinks it's okay because she put her ugly face in the background.
Oh, yeah. She put a watermark on it, and she put a fair use reaction at the bottom. So it's okay because she's debunking the asses. That's not how this works.
Well, we're responding to your ass, and we're debunking your ass, and we went on after you. So suck it.
Oh, no, apparently there's this midnight debunking ass rule, according to Fleabag, with all of her arbitrary rules.
She
All
thinks
right?
she's the only one that gets to respond to anyone. It's fucking garbage, is what
Yeah,
it is. She's
listen,
delusional.
You don't run YouTube on your little tiny shitty channel over there. You don't run YouTube. Nobody's talking to you. No one gives two flying fucks. No one's watching your show, all right, other than haters. You get 120 likes a show because your show sucks so bad. And the only reason anyone's interested in your show is because I enjoy your terrible bullshit show just so I can flea cap it, all right, so I can flea cap it and people will know the bullshit that you shared on your terrible, 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 terrible show. All right, you can sue me all you want. I don't give a fuck because you're poor. You're poor. All right, so fuck off.
I'm sorry, guys. You know, especially whenever I saw that she was going after Olaf. Yeah, I pulled the transcript and she's going off on Olaf. She really does not like Olaf. I wonder why. No, I'm not quitting the internet. No, it's not happening. These silly fools. These silly fools. All I have to say is what I've said the whole time.
Same story, same tears, same threats. New year, talking big, doing little. Here we go. She said, I know the law. Then the law said, who? She said, I got a case. But the case said, soup. She said, take it down, bitch, calm down. You're having a meltdown, sit your fat ass down. Follow the fatty, follow the fatty. All that mouth, scream, scream. Follow the fatty, follow the fatty. Waffle is sounding batty. Follow the fatty, follow the fatty, follow the fatty. Same old song, pity party. Follow the fatty, follow the fatty, follow the fatty. Stuff your face in a chicken skin party. What objection? Baseline correction. Transcript goblin with the wrong word infection. What rejection? No fair use inspection. Screaming infringement, sounding dumb. She been crying on live again. Chicken skin, paper thin. Talking tough with a shaky grin. Round and round, here we spin. Same old threat, same old line, same old way. Just give me time. If you got it, make it move. Why you stuck in the same groove? Yeah. Put them rewind, broken record out of time. Say my name, then play pretend like you don't do this every weekend. You can send all the letters, you can stomp all night. But a thread ain't a ruling, and the tetra ain't right. You can yell, I object at your own live stream. But you made the content, then became the meme. Follow it, fatty, follow it, fatty. All that mouth, scream, scream. Follow it, fatty, follow it, fatty. Waffle is sounding batty. Follow it, fatty, follow it, fatty. Same old song, pity party. Follow it, fatty, follow it, fatty. Stuff your face in a chicken skin party. She said, get her. Fight it, serve it, prove it, swerve it, swag it. Fight it, fatty, all that mouth, scream. Fight it, fatty, swat, waffle is sounding batty. Fight it, fatty, same old song, pity party. Fatty, stuff your face in a chicken skin party. Govern yourself accordingly in the key of dawn.
No, you know, just listening to the beginning of her diatribe yesterday was quite stupid. She just, you know why she did that? It was just to get a little bit of clicks and views because her channel is tanking. It's very, very obvious whenever someone's doing this kind of thing that they've got some serious issues going on because they really are so mad at Megan and Tug and the rest of the internet and life in general. It wasn't fair to them. Good job, Flea. Good job. It takes a special kind of fool to believe that they would ever do that. No, they want to basically try to get people talking about them. That's it. They really need the views and the clicks because nobody is paying any attention to them, and it's making them very, very angry. As you can tell by their prior streams, nobody was interested in them filing a lawsuit against Tug and Megan or Jay or me or anybody. They find them foolish. The only people that are interested are people that want to cause problems and harass and give everybody a hard time. That's it. Other than that, nobody cares about them. Good to see you, Jeannie. Good to see you. You're welcome, Malamutes. I always say the name wrong. Malamutes. It's a beautiful name. It's a beautiful name. Don't you let French Psycho mess with you. Well, actually, you might like it. It's good to see you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I'll choose Sissy to get more visibility. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Sue Megan to get more visibility. Sue Tug to get more visibility, or just claim that they will. Yeah. We're still waiting. We've been waiting for 2 years now. They were saying this shit 2 years ago. I want to sue Megan. I'm totally going after Megan because Megan is horrible. Oh, God. Yeah. Uh-huh. Megan and Tug are such horrible people because they've called you out on your bullshit. And how do you know that they're full of absolute garbage? How do you know that they're full of absolute garbage? Because they say it constantly. Good morning from Alaska. Good to see you. Welcome. You've been here for 14 months. Welcome. This is a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Marcus, good to see you. Good to see you, Marcus. Celebrating 4 months of membership. Morning from Alaska, man. And one of my friends that I grew up with in my later years, in my later teenage years, he was born and raised in Alaska, and then his parents moved to New Mexico. It's wild. Moved to New Mexico. Like, what? You went from that to this. Wild. He used to tell me, yeah, I remember we had shades all around the house because, there's, and this is whenever I'm young and stupid. And he goes, hey, we had like entire like days, like months that the sun didn't set. It's just, you've got to be kidding me. That does not sound like fun. Why would anybody put themselves through that? But hey, His family was pretty happy doing it. One of your mamas is a big sweet dog, mostly known for hauling sleds. Yeah, yeah. Oh, one of your school buddies is a mayor. Oh, nice, nice. One of your school buddies is a mayor. I didn't talk to your mayor. I talked to your mayor. Doug kills me. Oh yeah, it's all about just getting in the likes, the views, the clicks, And speaking of likes, views, and clicks, well, click, view, like, do all the YouTubey things. If you want to take that step further, you're always welcome to throw money at me. I still won't take off all my clothes unless I'm prompted, in other ways. Good to see you guys. Old Giant saying empty vessel makes most noise. Examples: Lisa, lips, elemental B. More like the leaking vessel. Thank you, slow moving giant. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, dang! I love you so much, Papa. No, well, no problem. I have a good time over here. At least I try to. Oh, it gets crazy. It gets crazy over here. The insanity that we see on a regular basis, and we'll get into the fleas garbage at some point in time. But she's fighting for relevance. It's okay. Swing away, a swing and a miss, and it fell short. And I'm sure that Jay's going to have a good time tearing into her because, as Jay said, fuck that fat bitch. If she wants to sue, then fucking sue. Just stop flapping your jaws and make, if you're really going to do something, well, then just do something. People are sick of hearing the garbage, and it'll draw to a conclusion at some point in time that she'll go, see, I totally said that I was going to sue you. Oh, okay. Fun. So this is the way that you behave. You tank your channel and then blame everybody else for it. You harass people and then blame everybody else whenever they call you out on it. It's like, what the F is wrong with you, lady? So back to this, and like I said, this is just to show their behavior yet again. So you have to remember that this is the kind of crap that they filed with the court, and that's page 55. You have to understand that this right here, look at this right here, all of this crap that they're putting in here. Look at this crap that they're putting in here. You have to understand that this right here is Lisa Lee's rebuttal to Randy Shockett. Okay? All of this stuff is supposedly the flea saying all of this. You serious? You serious? You think that the flea putting all this into words that looks more like Lips wrote it, and then try to insert the flea into it is more what it looks like. I have an open criminal investigation into the conduct of Mr. Shockett's clients. An open criminal investigation into Mr. Shockett's clients. Oh, who are Mr. Shockett's clients? So you're saying that you're going after an attorney's clients. You hear this, right? You hear the kind of behavior. See, you have to understand that Randy doesn't just have Jeremy Hales as a client. That's one of his clients, but he has other clients over also. So that means that she's in an investigation into every single one of Randy's clients, every single one of them, because right here it says the conduct of Mr. Shockett's clients, and says that they are criminal cyber harassment, cyberbullying, fraud, among other possible violations. All of Randy's clients. Not just one or two. She's saying that she's got an open investigation into all of them. Oh, or was she trying to be more specific and saying that she was going after Jeremy Hales? One, Mr. Shockett takes no action on any level to do anything while having direct knowledge, which is not true. Frivolous lawsuits they have filed with Mr. Shockett's representation, saying every client that Randy has is filing suit. Okay. They cannot be not be determined a vexatious litigant because Mr. Shockett represents them regardless of the frivolous nature of the lawsuits, while these clients are pro se, not knowing how to get Mr. Shockett sanctioned for his frivolous conduct. Huh? Are you saying that you, Michelle filed, I believe it was two, three. Yeah, she went after him with a restraining order, dumped that. She went after him with well, actually, it wasn't even him. Oh, damn, that sucks. Went after people that are around Jeremy. This is the behavior of these people, to try to get them to be quiet, to scare them off, to make them run away in fear as they bring these frivolous suits against people they don't like. They use lawfare to go after people they don't like, to try to get them quiet. Lips has done this multiple times. And that's why that hearing happened last week. It's because saying, hey, I don't like what you're saying, so I'm going to sue you. And that's all that they keep saying. They don't like what you're saying, so they're going to sue you. Liar nut. Yeah, liar nut is one of them. But this is the same behavior. This is why I know that the fat flea isn't going to sue anybody. Because she never does anything for herself. She works through other people. She did the same thing, the exact same thing with Squat Dump. She didn't like her neighbor from the get-go. From the very get-go of moving into the village, she did not like her neighbor. And so she did everything she could to harass him. Got him buddies with, oh, I see he's got a girlfriend. Well, let's become buddies with her. And as soon as there's some sort of kerfuffle between those two, all of a sudden she's going, well, you need to call the police. Why is she calling the police from the flea's house? Maybe because, Squat Dump's parents would say, why don't you just stay away from the guy? She'll do anything not to be on the record. Yes, everything she does is all getting other people to do it. Get other people to do it so that way she can talk about it. And it's never about her until it becomes about her. And then whenever it becomes about her, she plays the victim. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like to me, Tracy Spencer. Now, she can say that she hasn't done that, but it would be her word against the court. Let her go ahead and bring all of what Megan and Tug have talked about on their streams about her. Go ahead, bring it in. Because then once you put it in context, you go, oh, I welcome it. I mock it. It is hilarious to watch her scramble for relevance. I don't care if her channel tanks or if it succeeds. It makes no difference to me. She's gone after Olap. Imagine going after Olap. Olap has been doing this for quite some time. Olap, I think at one point in time, even supported the flea. And then decided, well, she's not really interested in content. She constantly repeats herself. So I think I'm going to move my stuff into other areas. And you see, once people get away from these toxic people like this, how well their channels start to take off, how well they start to do. Think about it. Stacey Nat is a perfect example. She said, you know what? I want to get away from these people and I'm going to do something on my own because it seems like they're totally tanking me. And boom, all of a sudden, the channel grows. I mean, did Stacey Nat say things that probably weren't on cue, that were a little horrible? Oh, yeah. Miyagi's another perfect example. Miyagi doesn't like Jeremy Hales, never has. But she doesn't like Flea. And once you move on from these people, you go, oh, having this bitterness, this hateful view of life out of my life, man, it is soul relieving. Mr. Shockett represents them regardless of the frivolous nature of the lawsuit. While these clients are pro se, not knowing how to get Mr. Shockett sanctioned for his frivolous conduct, because you have to have frivolous conduct to get him sanctioned. Mr. Shockett's clients get more view counts on their live streams, therefore getting more money from monetization. Because we talk about him, I don't like him. I don't not like him. That's true. See, I don't not like him. But see, that's the thing. Miyagi's welcome to have her opinion about people. But if it was anybody else, think about this. If you didn't like the flea, all of a sudden you're against her. You're a flipper. You're totally a flipper. Think about how many people, as soon as they walk away, she goes on the attack of them, start attacking their characters, start attacking every little thing about them. But while they're sucking up to her fat ass, she's got no problem being best buds with them. She did that with Olaf. Oh, Olaf and I, we're buddies. Oh, these people are my buddies. Stacy Nat, she's my buddy. Miyagi, she's my buddy. Only me. Oh, thank you so much. Only me. Here, have some more of my fat stench all over you. And as soon as these people realize the kind of people that they are, we go, no, you're horrible. You're rotten people. You're the worst people that ever existed. You were never here for me. It was all against me. Me. Came in late, have to catch up. We love catch up. Mr. Shockett takes no action on any level. While this is done, his clients falsely depict the status of lawsuits and character assassinate. Falsely depict the status of lawsuits. How do you falsely depict the status of a lawsuit? Think about it. How do you falsely depict the status of a lawsuit? Whenever people are talking about a lawsuit, they're talking about their fucking opinion because they don't know what the judge is going to say. Nobody knows what the judge is going to say or what they're going to do. Perfect example. Megan has said, I don't have a whole lot of faith in the court system, and that they may actually fine for lips. It would be disappointing, but there's always that possibility. They may. Not saying they will, saying they may, because she doesn't trust the way that the judicial system works. But yet the flea is going to try to spin that around as, well, she totally thinks that Lips is going to win. Why? Because you got your ass kicked in court. Really, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's not a zero-sum game. People think in court that there's an absolute winner and there's an absolute loser. There isn't in any sort of court. If you're in court, everybody is losing. You know why everybody's losing? Because that's the way the courts work. An absolute victory, you're going to lose a few battles here and there because it's going by what the law says. It's not going by what I say. It's not going by what Tug and Megan say. It's not going by what Lips says. It's going by the rule of law and the way that those laws are interpreted. That's how you win or lose in a court case. And it's not an absolute win. You may win on parts of it, but you may not win on all of it. Because they're too stupid to understand this. They think it's a zero-sum game. All while requesting crowdfunding for their legal fees. No. And people are thankful whenever people want to donate to support an injustice. whether it be the flea bag, if she was still being sued, maybe that's why she's so butthurt, is because now she doesn't have anything to talk about, because now she's not getting the attention she had before, because now she can't sit there and say, look, they're totally attacking me. And nobody gives a shit about you, Lisa. Nobody. You're an annoying piece of shit, and nobody cares. They would much rather see you go away. If you think people were celebrating, thank you for the gift. I appreciate that, for the jewels there. A gold coin from Deborah. I appreciate the gold coin. She thinks that people were excited that she was leaving the internet. She's totally done with this. You could tell by the tone of her voice, because she fakes cries on command. She fake cries on command that it was bullshit. I would have been absolutely surprised, because what? Whenever because I heard that, I was like, you're kidding, right? Like she says all this shit. Oh, I know what she's doing. It took like all of like a minute and a half to figure out exactly what she was going on about. Of course, I had to play it on ×2 speed, so it might have been 2 minutes. And Tug and Megan ended up raising more money in 29 seconds than she did the whole damn night. Wow. Actually, I take that back. There were people out there giving them $100 super chats. Oh, you're totally, oh, you can't quit. You can't quit. Oh, you left us. No, she wasn't about to leave you guys. There's too much money in it for her. Way too much money. And it would pain her greatly to not get that little taste of what she's got. Oh, it's so horrible. Oh, but I bet you none of that money goes to fund her lawsuit. Shizzy, you made a video with the flea bag flapping her gums earlier. Don't do that. They struck you for hate speech. Yes, they will do that. They will do that, Fowler. They will do that. You can't have the Adolf. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Fowler. Damn it. Also, I did give you a shout out on the video from yesterday. I appreciate it. Don't do that. Don't do that, Valor. You will get in trouble. This allows him to have very little backlash legally or go under the radar during the scheme. Allows him to have very little backlash legally. He chooses defendants. You're talking about Randy. She's been talking about Randy. See, this is the problem. They use AI so damn much to get it to tell them what they want. And every time that they do this, it comes out looking like they're going after Randy when they're not going after. What in the hell is wrong with them? Oh God, it sounds so horrible. It sounds so horrible. This is why you know that they don't have a single thought in their head. Timmy's Pop, just become a member. Welcome to the Schitt Show.
Welcome to the Schitt Show. Every
Timmy's
single
Pop,
day.
good to see you. Welcome.
A new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of clots. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery.
Yeah.
And all over again.
Yes. It is so good to see you. So good to see you. Oh my Lord Almighty. I appreciate you so much. Oh, such a wonderful day. Such a wonderful day. Why is that acting so weird? I don't know. Something just happened with my screen. Hold on, what just happened? I don't know what just happened. I hit something. Oh, I hope I didn't freeze up on you guys. Give me a second. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. I might lose you for just a second, but let me try something here. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Oof, sorry about that. It was acting really funky and something happened with my browser. Sorry about that. That was really weird. I don't know what happened, but we're back now. Crazy stuff. Oh, white boy. Welcome back. Yes. Something weird happened with it. What about BBB bubbles? Thank you very much, Timmy's Pop. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Crazy stuff about. Now, she continues on with this, but it doesn't end here. Oh, no, it doesn't end here. Shockett claims his clients are producing content that is protected speech under the First Amendment. Yes. However, doxing defendants' information. No. See, you have to remember, these are the things that they're doing. These are the things that they're doing. They are out there doxing people's addresses. This is what Lips did. She went out there and made sure that she goes after people. She starts doxing people that aren't even involved in any of this shit. Went after Megan. Went after Tug. The horrible things that they have done to these people. I didn't do the artwork, Linda. That would have been Valor. Ask Valor got some of that artwork in there. So there was some people that got that, and I gave everybody a little bit of kudos. Look at the description of the videos, and you can see everybody that gave a little bit of that work on that artwork. It was good. It was really good. I appreciate it though, Linda. I appreciate it. Wonder why they allowed the other channels to have the Himmler footage, but I can't. Well, it's, it is, I don't know. I avoid things like that. That might be why. They making fun of their physical appearances, their gender, disabilities, publishing false facts about them during litigations to audiences over 100,000 is not protected under the First Amendment. Oh, is that so? Well, I don't believe that for a second. Let's see. Let's see what that actually has to say about the First Amendment. Let's see. We'll just ask AI here. We'll just Google it. Is making fun of someone's appearance and let's see, appearance, let's see, gender, disabilities, publishing false statements. Let's see. Well, that wouldn't be allowed. But if you're saying gender and disabilities, protected speech. Let's see. Generally, yes, making fun of someone's appearance or gender is protected by the First Amendment against government censorship, provided it does not cross into specific legal exceptions like harassment, credible threats, or defamation. However, protected speech only means the government cannot put you in jail. Private spaces, schools, and workplaces can and do punish it. Constitutional protection. U.S. law generally protects offensive, insulting, or hurtful speech. No hate speech exception. There is no legal exception under the First Amendment for hate speech or mean-spirited mockery based on gender or appearance. Landmark precedent. Supreme Court affirmed that Hustler v. Falwell, that deeply offensive or hurtful personal attacks and satire targeting individuals remains constitutionally protected. Where it ends, whenever it turns into harassment. Fighting words, direct face-to-face insults, means to provoke or intimidate physical fight are not protected. Wait, they've done that. They've actually done that to do that. Harassment and bullying. Persistent targeted mockery can cross in the legal line into unlawful harassment, bullying, or hostile work environment, but these are not work environments. Fighting words, direct face-to-face insult, private rules, employers, private websites, social media platforms, and schools are not bound by the First Amendment and can legally ban and punish this behavior. That's just simple as Google. Just do a simple Google and that would have told you all that you need to know. But see, that's why they want to throw all this other crap in there, because making fun of someone's physical appearance is First Amendment free speech. You can mock them because of their gender. You can mock them because of their disabilities. You can do all of that. They don't like it. They don't like that at all. The rest of the stuff, they just have to make up crap, because if doxing personal information, defendants' information, or just doxing people in general is not protected. But see, they want people to sue them. That's why they go out and dox, because once they do this and people call them out on it, then they play the victim all of a sudden. But you did this. It's always a, but you did this. A quick review of the nature of the content his clients publish on their YouTube channels about defendants in lawsuits they're suing during active litigation. This demonstrates it's beyond speaking of public concern, reporting on their cases. These are just the thumbnails that do not even depict the egregious nature of what these live streams discuss, making fun of their appearance, their weight, their disabilities. Oh my God. All the things that they've done. All of the things that they've done, and they're butthurt because somebody else is better at it than them. Or funnier. They hate it. They hate it with a passion. Oh, what a bunch of cryy wine babies. And then, of course, they throw in a whole bunch of thumbnails. Yeah, that's an image of these fucking people. Excerpts from the published videos, live streams on Shockett's client Jeremy Hale's YouTube channel. What the hell's original published videos, URLs available upon request. Yeah, okay. And guess what? They've never hidden them behind a paywall. Whenever they talk about these things, they've never hid them behind a paywall. You get upset whenever they create a thumbnail that shows who they're talking about. You get upset if it's your exact image. You get upset if it's a mock image of somebody that may look like you. You get upset. You just get upset. It's outraged to be outraged. What a bunch of crybabies. More like cry bullies. They're the bullies. They get punched in the nose, and whenever that happens, they come back and they cry and play the victim. But yet the whole time they're out here harassing people, giving them a hard time, making fun of their appearances, making fun of every single thing that they possibly can do about them. And you know what? Nobody takes them seriously. They mock them for it, or they merchandise it. You know. Well, you remember that we've merchandised the Shizzy Dumb Nuts. We merchandise that. Why do we merchandise the Dumb Nuts? Because it's fucking hilarious. They don't get it. We find their shit hilarious. We don't want them to go away. We don't want them to stop. We want them to keep on burying themselves, and so we can mock them even more in their stupidity. It's great. You have no idea how much fun I have laughing at their dumb asses. No way is that the Lisa Lee person picture show show. No, it is. Transcripts. If I put a PI on any of them, it's 100% legal. Yes. If you put a private investigation on someone, it is 100% legal to put a private investigator on them, especially if you're in an active lawsuit. You're saying that insurance companies are not allowed to put some a private investigator on somebody that is possibly doing insurance fraud? Whenever they're out there saying, I don't live there, I've never lived there, and then you put a private investigator on them and you find out, no, that's where they've been living for the past 4 years. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. No. So stop your babying and your crying and your whining. Lisa wanted this. Yeah. Lynette wanted this. Bonehead wanted this. Stupid Lame wanted this. They wanted our attention. They got it. Yes. See, you have to remember the garbage that she pulled last night. It was about attention. She wanted everyone's attention. She needs her channel. She, on a good fucking day, can barely get 1,000 fucking people to watch it, even on a repeat, on a good fucking day. And now she sees, oh my God, nobody gives two shits about my little stones, my little rocks. The crap that you can get off a Temu for practically nothing. Nobody gives an absolute shit. Nobody cares. The only way that anybody gives two shits about her sorry ass little piece of shit channel is if she creates some fucking drama. That's it. That's all that she will do. Create drama, create bullshit, stir up the problems, and then cry baby all over the fucking internet whenever people call her out on it. So what do you think? You think that she can do a peen rock show and people are just jumping in there to buy her garbage? How many people do you think actually bought garbage off of her fucking YouTube channel? How many people were really interested in it? It was so poor, so horrible that she had to get her fucking husband in there to basically give it away. That's how horrible it was. That's how nobody gave two shits about it. Get your husband in here so he can fucking come in and say, oh, you got to buy this because we're suing them. Totally going after them. You're totally not doing shit. They couldn't even get 1,000 fucking views. Well, maybe they got over 1,000 views, but last night, I haven't even looked at the numbers, but I guarantee it's probably over the 2,000 mark, if not close over 3, because that's what gets the clicks and the views for them, because they have no other content. That means more to them than anything. They don't give a shit about their chat. They don't give a shit about the people spending money for them. It is all about them. Every single bit of it. Oh, transcript experts. It's about 200 pounds of polyflop right there. Yeah. You remember when they were going off about their polyflop and bullshit? Yeah, you notice they're not running that anymore because they got called out on it. Because it's what they're doing. That refuses to show their faces because we don't know whether it's a female or a male. Try about 400 pounds of polyflopping all over the place and still don't know if it's a male or a female. Guess what? You can say that. Even you wouldn't sell rocks, and you strike me as someone who what is a joke? You don't. No. That's true. I think it is still up for debate. Very much up for debate. Star. Unfortunately, Star's not in, but the next one at Turd Purgatory, Star's definitely going to be in. We're not playing nice today. You wanted attention. You got it. You're a creep. You ain't scary. You're just loud and unnecessary, talking like you something hopeless on the secondary, ugly on the inside, looking old and fat. You're trying to play a saver role, but you ain't built for that. Hiding in the damn garage, just an echo when you're speaking, all that barking on a long, real life. Looking old and tweaking every word you spickle. I need full intervention, doesn't matter. No presence, no power. It's shattered and tattered. Slap all your noise. Got no power. You just magnify the hate, amplify the grift. Try to validate the fake. Whole narrative. Collapse in every move you make. Mouth movie, steady running, stuck in loops. Same fable, you stuck in the sink, Brad. You keep chasing validation that you're never going to see. All that fight in your tone don't equal respect. It just shows everyone what you lack, not what's next. You're a joke, not a threat. Just a scrub NPC. Pose the other year. You think somebody's scared of you? Pretty bad when she's hated. Probably one of the most hated individuals on YouTube. You know how many times these losers call me a loser and think that I'm a loser when they literally have lost everything in their life. They have nothing, including their teeth. So that person is a great volume for sure. They're nothing and nobody wants anything to do with them. What do you think's bigger? Felisa's chicken wings or chicken skin or 50-pound chicken skin under her arms? Do you think that's a pair? What's bigger? Definitely her arm. Her arms is wider than my torso. It's frightening, bigger than my thigh. Her arm is thicker than my thigh. I'm 6'2", 230 pounds, built like a brick house, and her arm is bigger than my thigh. And you have this skullet. Look at this sunburn mark. He's lost half head of his hair. He's literally has a skullet. Look at that sunburn on his skull with no hair. That literally looks like a ski slope, which is appropriate because he likes the snow. You know who isn't smart? Victoria Wilkins, worst grandmother of the year. I cannot wait for her appearance in court. 5-10 years going to be in court with these fools. They're not getting away with any of this ever, and Deuce is never getting away with anything. Felisa never getting away with any. They will be held accountable. Now I'm part of their life for the rest of their life. They will be held accountable. Every last penny I have and every last penny I will ever make, they are getting away with. They are not getting away with anything ever. And we will be creditors in Lips and Chips bankruptcy court. We will have firsthand knowledge of everything going on. We will provide the federal court with everything that they have done. Tell me what he said wrong here. Tell me what Jeremy said wrong. I don't see anything wrong with what he said. That he's done playing with them. Everything about this, he's done playing with them. They thought that they could come in and harass Jeremy. Except they didn't expect that Jeremy said, no, I'm not playing your game. I'm done fucking with you. He didn't use those words because that's not Jeremy's style. Dear Mr. Afroman, can we hire you to write a song about someone? She sells rocks and paints. As if they know anything about praying, as if they know anything about spiritual life, the garbage that their lives are. Anybody's animal that's on your property, you now own that animal. You can do anything you want with it. If we hit the goal again, we're going to laugh at Lisa as she continues to choke on her chicken skins. It's going to be hilarious. I promise you that. Even if Fed 2 gets dismissed, you're still going to court, fatty. You're going to court. You are being sued for everything you've done, everything you continue to do. A person, a horrible owner. I mean, I wouldn't call them people. They could share teeth between all four of them. Maybe they'll come up with one full mouth of teeth. Even if Fed 2 gets dismissed, they're still going to court, fatty. She is immoral. She has taken advantage of people. She has stolen tens of thousands of dollars. These are all shown to be true. You're going to have FOIAs on every location she's ever been. You're going to have boneheads. You're going to have stupid lame. You're going to have making liable simple. You're going to have Marley Hughes. Last year, after being attacked, one of the defendants with bipolar disorder, who's Mr. Shockett's client is suing, also attempted to take her life. No. That is a fucking lie. If this person is claiming that kind of crap, why wasn't this brought up in any of her filings? Oh, it wasn't. It's bullshit. She went so far as to create a fake obituary, admission after admission of the crap that they've done. Admission after admission of the garbage, the tricks, the games that they play constantly. In hopes that the cyber harassment and bullying would stop. Nobody was paying attention to her. Let me tell you. Nobody was paying any attention to Lips. Nobody gave two shits about her. She inserted herself into Jeremy's life. She did that. And then whenever they came back and said, stop it. Who is this person? But behind the scenes, prior to that, she was creating her whole hodunks thing. They were out there promoting the shit out of it. Oh, isn't this awesome? This is so great. And everybody was like, what the fuck are they doing? Who cares? Nobody cared. That wasn't enough for her. Nobody was talking about it because nobody cared. And then all of a sudden she comes popping up on stream trying to be sucking up to Megan. Megan, would you have me on? You need to have me on so we can discuss this. I'm a innocent third party. I don't know anything about this. No, she knew about it because she was creating the hodunks for the fleas. She already had her opinion. She already had her thoughts about this. And then whenever people found out who she was, that she's this vexatious litigant, they were just like, oh my God, look at how horrible this shitbag is. Look at the crap that she's done. She's done this before. This isn't the first time that she's done this crap. Exhibits? Where? I can't see you. I can't see it. Can you? Yeah, I can see it. I don't know. What am I looking at? Thank you for the 20. I appreciate you, pal. Malin. I gotta get that name right. I keep saying Malin. It's Malin. Malin. I will get this right, Malin. I'm horrible with my dyslexic or something like that. I don't know. I never say it right. All of these people have inserted themselves into Jeremy's life. They've inserted themselves into my life. They've inserted themselves into everybody else's life, trying to reach out and contact spouses. They've gone so far as showing their houses on the interwebs. Yeah, they did that with Megan, showing pictures of her children. Imagine how sick and depraved you have to be to support some shit like that. And then they get angry. Oh, well, we prove it. It becomes a daily chore to debunk all their bullshit. That's why there's no point in pulling up all of their bullshit to debunk it. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would I waste that much brain matter on something as useless as these fucking people? I don't understand it. Thank you, Carol Welch. Celebrating 7 months of membership. You're the most sincere and honest human being. I can't thank you enough for entertaining me and being honest. You always make me laugh. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Carol. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I try. Because of his client's doxing, bullying, harassment, YouTube was contacted. Voluminous videos have been removed based on privacy violations, bullying, and harassment. Proof of YouTube removals available upon request. Go for it. Go for it. What removals do you have? Are these supposed to be the ones? But you're happy to prove all of this other stuff. But guess what? The removals that you've had, what have the removals been for? Most of those removals haven't even been about you. Mr. Shockett falsely depicts his client's actions, claiming they are speaking of Matt Shockett? Really? Shockett isn't being sued here. Claiming they are speaking of matters of public concern, reporting of statuses of their cases, which you're allowed to do, explaining legal processes. Yeah, this is far from the type of content his clients are publishing. No, because they are doing what's called entertainment. It's no different than having ABC, Fox News, Megan Fox, the journalist, writer. It's no different. It's all the same thing. People are constantly talking, having an opinion. Problem is they don't like other people's opinions. They hate other people's opinions with a passion because, oh my God, you totally debunked my narrative. The only way that these people know how to operate is shut everybody else up so that way their voice becomes louder. That's it. Instead of just showing the proof. Show the proof of where this happens. Oh, I'll show it to you in court. This is how we got here in the first fucking place, you idiots. This is how you got here in the first place. You say shit that you can't back up. Every time somebody shows something, backs it up, then you get pissed off and you try to strike it. You can't make this shit up. Why do you find it so necessary to be such a dumb shit that you have to go out there, and the only way that you can get your voice out there is by silencing everybody else? There's a reason why we fucking left England, okay? You fucking anti-American piece of shit. There's a reason why we're not ruled under communism in this country. This is communist bullshit. This is the kind of shit that they did in communist China. This is the kind of shit they did in fucking communist Russia, the USSR. This is the kind of shit that they did under the little fucking mustache guy, artist, Austrian artist. Yeah, this is the kind of shit that they pulled. We must silence everybody else that's saying anything that we don't like because our propaganda needs to be out there more than anybody else's propaganda. Nobody is trying to silence you. They find it fucking hilarious that you are so stupid. You are so stupid that you can't even file the correct response to a fucking document.
They're laughing at us.
Really? Good fucking God. Yet you're out here trying to silence Megan, trying to silence Tug. You definitely are trying to silence Jay. He gets under your nerves like no other. Of course, he gets under everybody's nerves because he's a little fucker. But, this is the kind of shit that you want to play. You want to get all pissed off and bent out of shape and attack people, and then get pissed off whenever they slap back at you. Fuck you. They've extended attacks and mockery of judges and adversarial attorneys during active litigation. Yes, they are allowed to. They've never taken it to the point of attacking them. Not like you have. Oh my gosh, you guys were all hot to trot to go on your attack. That whole antis, they have got no problem going on the attack of people. Not a single bit. Not a bit of a problem. They will do it constantly. And then they'll whine and cry about it whenever they get called out on their bullshit. Like, how dare they? How dare they do this to me? Well, because we find it fucking funny to mock you and your stupidity. You don't believe me?
You put it out, then pull it back. Hide
behind your slap. You say they watch, you say they steal, but every night you eat the meal. Another name, another threat, another war. You haven't won yet. You light the match, burn by the flame, then act surprised when they say your name. Keep flapping them jaws, smack talking, breaking laws like the tape won't run. Keep digging, keep digging. So you blame everyone. Morning freezer, cry me a river. Gonna sue us all. Mouth getting bigger. Morning freezer, everybody's in your way. Sue when you're broke. Sue the earth for gravity. You're still more than broke. Still more than broke. You call it law, you call it proof. Can't build a case without a roof. You say they can't, you say they won't. You make some rules, then break your own. Put it behind a member's wall like no one heard a thing at all. But every word leaves a grease stain. Blame the world and start again. Keep flapping them jaws, smack talking, breaking laws till the whole thing bends. Keep fighting, keep fighting. So you sue your friends. Moaning face up, cry me a river. Gonna sue us all. Mouth getting bigger. Moaning face up, everybody's in your way. Sue when you're broke. Sue the earth for gravity. You're still more than broke. Sue the air for carrying sound. Sue the floor for holding you down. Sue the clock for keeping time. Sue the truth for crossing the line. One silence, one control. Keep feeding the same black hole. You said it, we heard it. You said it, we wrote it down. You said it, now you hate it. Because the words are still around. Moaning freezer, cry me a river. Gonna sue us all. Mouth getting bigger. Moaning freezer, everybody's in your way. Sue when you're broke. Sue the earth for gravity. It's no more than moaning freezer, screaming at the screen. Transcript is a crime, it only shows what you really mean. Keep talking, use the paywall. Keep talking, already heard it all. Keep talking, use the paywall. Keep talking, record it all.
Thank you. Muted. See, I told you I had to do it at least once a stream. It wouldn't be me without muting it. Without muting it, it would never be me. You know that I have to do this on a regular basis. You can hear me now. I know, I'm muted, but not anymore. Can't hear you. So this is the kind of shit that they want to say that they've said about the Thomases. They said depicted as a clown, a dunce, worst judge in Florida. Yes, they're allowed to say this. Is that really you in the music video? I might be lost. Oh, it's totally AI. It was intentional. Totally AI. It is actually an image of me. That's what I look like if I didn't cut all my hair off. My wife keeps telling me, stop cutting your hair. Like, why? I like it short. Shizzy doesn't sell rocks. Nope. No, Shissy doesn't sell rocks. The Peeping Tom conversation had to do with Judge DeThomas's allowing one of his buddies, actually speaking up for one of his buddies that was doing some Peeping Tom shit. That's what that's in reference to. If you don't know anything about that, just go back and listen to Tug and Megan. They went in detail about this crap. Not even Pet Rocks. Good morning, Wes. How you doing? They went into detail about this. They explained. They said, listen, Judge Thomas has stuck up for one of his little buddies. One of his little buddies got in trouble because he went into the ladies' locker room and was filming their shit. Well, not their shit, literally, but filming their bodies, their nude bodies at a gym. That's why that was talked about. They never called him a Peeping Tom. Florida attorney faces disbarment for shocking actions. Yes, that was the attorney. Shady lawyers exposed. Yes. Scam attorney exposed. Yes. What is concerning, this is during active litigation where Mr. Shockett was representing his clients and they were published this type of content. The actions of one person does not make another person liable for that person's actions. The things that Jeremy says have nothing to do with what Randy does as an attorney. You're sneaking me naked, bah, your eyes will hurt. Malin, no. Oh. Where Mr. Shockett was representing his clients, they were publishing this type of content against a sitting judge on their case and opposing counsel who also sued a defendant. Real photographs are used of judges, attorneys, defendants they are suing during act. They are a public figure. Yes, you are allowed to do this. You are a public figure, Felisa. We are allowed to show images of you. They hate that. Roll Tide. Stop it, Rogue Pirate. No, we love Wes. Mr. Shockett admits in his response that he can only do so much or advise his clients so much. That's correct. However, it is apparent he should have withdrawn from representing these clients. This is why they don't like Randy, because he's been effective. He's been absolutely effective in defending Jeremy. All the bullshit he has done exactly what an attorney is supposed to do. He can advise his clients, say, I don't think you should do X, Y, or Z. He doesn't control his clients to make them or force them to do something that they don't want to do. It's not his job to do that. All he can do is advise his clients. They must. This maybe is why Lips isn't an attorney anymore, because she didn't understand her responsibility as an attorney. Your responsibility as an attorney is to your client, not to yourself. But it's all been about her, hasn't it? Been all about Lips and her feelings. Tell me, how is it about your client whenever you take that client's child, have it fucking kidnapped, and then turn around and give it to the mother? Your own client. You tell me that you care about your clients, then why in the hell are you creating a support group and putting all your clients in together? This is not the behavior of somebody that's mentally stable. Lips isn't even Lips is not even a match. Someone half as good as Randy is could do better than Lips. I mean, think about this. She didn't practice for very long as an attorney. She completely tanked that, just like she does everything else. She's tanked her marriage. She's tanked everything that she ever fucking touches. She tanked, what, 2, 3, 4 YouTube channels? Jeez. You all know Slobby was in a band and they're putting an album together. Good. I hope they do. I'm just being, I hope they put an album together and I hope it sells millions. I don't wish these harm on any of these people. I want them all to succeed. I really do. I hope that they all succeed. I may not support them, but other people are more than welcome to. If they were engaged in this type of cyberbullying attack against judges, attorneys, defendants during active litigation to date, his clients continue to publish this type of content against other litigants in cases that are still active. Mr. Schitt has a duty to withdraw from representing a client when they fail to correct conduct that could rise this level of harassment against the judiciary and those involved. No, he doesn't. She is blind to seeing she is the problem. That's right, Valor. Mr. Schitt is not allowed to appear on live streams falsely depicting and mocking a judge. Mr. Schitt's attempt to minimize his involvement in nature of the live stream published on 4/6/2024 is directly contradicted by the content of the stream itself, which was broadcast to an audience of over 60,000 viewers. During this live stream, Mr. Schitt appeared alongside his co-counsel Doreen Ingalls, former counsel Mark Feathers, and Larry Foreman, another YouTube client of Mr. Schitt's. Another YouTube client? No, Randy is not a YouTube client. You know what? He represented him because there was a lawsuit brought by Lynette. You remember, I guess most people don't know this, but DUI guy, the guy that I have at the intro of my morning stream here, DUI guy, he's in active litigation with Deuce. Do you think that stopped them from talking about it? No, you don't want him to either. Yeah, the thumbnail case. See, Mark Feather used to represent Randy. Whenever Mark Feather was representing Randy, Lynette made up a whole bunch of bullshit, and Mark Feather was just like, we made an offer to get this thing settled so it would be taken care of, and she says now that I'm doing this, and you know what? You'd be better served by going with. I've got better things to do with my practice. I'm gonna hand you over to somebody. I'll refer you over to another attorney, and that's what he did. He sent Randy Schitt over to deal with this. So Randy took over the case, and after that case ended, she brought a lawsuit against everybody. It looks to me like, for all aspects, that this was something that Deuce brought about. I mean, prove me wrong on that. It looks like he was out shopping characters, because even Scott Stark had a hard time explaining how all of it got started. Well, it might have been this. I don't remember. I had to go back and look at my records. Those records never appeared. You know why those records never appeared? Well, because Scott Stark didn't know where all of that came from. He was put on the spot, and he just, I don't recollect. Well, they will never appear. Why? Why won't they ever appear? Because Scott Stark has since passed. And being that Scott Stark passed, all of a sudden they wanted to blame. And yeah, you can go back and confirm this if you don't believe me. They wanted to blame Jeremy for Scott Stark's passing. Imagine how crappy that is. Didn't eat money out, at least. No. No, Scott Stark passed, and they blamed Jeremy Hales for it. That was their go-to. Blame Jeremy Hales. Blame Jeremy. It's all Jeremy's fault because Scott Stark passed. Really, not that the guy had serious medical issues in the first place. His computer kept dying. Yeah, they were typing from the computer. He couldn't access these files, but yet he was typing from. Oh no, that's right. It was his wife. The one whose estate is now looking at having to be brought in front of another judge as soon as the bankruptcy is over. Yes, the bankruptcy will come to an end. Matter of fact, I believe there's a hearing coming up in a few days, right? Yeah, lots of shit going on. That was a bribe, not drive. Additionally, Mr. Shaka provides an order of recusal to rebut his position that during this live, he was able to discuss Judge DeThomas's. However, this video was made on 4/6/2024, and the order Mr. Shaka provides to Judge DeThomas's recusal was on 8/7/2024. Thus, once again, demonstrating Mr. Shaka's disrespect towards the Florida bar by confusing the dates of this video with the date of the appeal order. Well, the appeal order is completely different. The order, it was not on the appeal. It was a tanning salon. Thank you, William. That's right. You're right. It was a tanning salon. See, you guys know. That was more of BBB's handiwork. Get a dying man's wife to agree to let Stark represent. Hey, that's the way it looked to me. It's really all Shizzy's fault. I'm determined to give Shizzy's letters documented in court filings. Damn legal tubes. That would be quite funny. Yeah, that would be quite funny. Oh. Now, one of them already is. Legal tubes. One of my letters already is in a court filing. One of my letters already is in a court filing. Guess what? I won that fucking case. Yeah. Yeah, I won that case. Hands down. Hands down, I won that one. Crazy, isn't it? How one letter and I won that case. They just don't get it, do they? They don't understand. I've already beaten them at this bullshit. Oh, let's see here. I got something else for you guys. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the times because I want to make sure that we're actually still good here. Let's see. We've got a couple of things that we're going to try to talk about here. I got to do a couple of things to make sure I don't have any emails or things like that in these. And I can just, well, I can do it like this. This will work. I know I have a feeling that it will all be reeling. When it comes about, they will lose it all. Let's see. And we'll get this. Come on, stop it. It's being difficult with me. Why are you being difficult? I'll just do this the easy way. And set properties. Nope. Damn it. I hit the wrong key. Let's do this one. And we will do this. Select pattern. We will hit email addresses, search remove text, and check all. Boom. Mark for redaction. There we go. Close that and apply. Boom. Continue. All right. All that's done. Save. See, you have to do all this redacting on these things because everybody seems to get all butthurt whenever you don't redact things out of there. It's amazing how that works. Amazing how that all works. Let's see if we got this right here. Nope, that one's not the one I was looking for. This is, let's see. I want to make sure that I've got the correct one. Just want to make sure that we have this. All right. And then we'll pull this one up. 138, I believe, is the correct one. That was 726. Nope. There's always a bunch of redactions that have to be done in these, and it's always a pain in the butt if you haven't done it before. And I think they're getting very, very crazy. Just notice, and this one here, I want to make sure. Yes, this is the one right here. So that one, and then we're going to pull in this just to make sure that I've got it. Nope, that's the incorrect one. See, I have to do these kinds of crazy things just at the last minute. And I should have had this together before, but of course I am such a slacker that I didn't. Nope, that's not it. That's the other one. It's the other one I was going to show you guys, but there's no need in showing you that one either, because what's the point? Let me see, and I believe this might be it. Nope, that's not it. That is the corrected one. Close that. Yeah, 135. Is that right? 35. Nope, that's not it either. And oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Let me see. We'll put this here. And I think. All right. I want to make sure that I have this correctly done here in the correct order as it was supposedly done. And I want to make sure that it's all correct. Okay. Yes. So we have this. We have this here. All right. Hope you're ready for this. Add to scene. It's all really Shizzy's fault. It's always my fault. Yes. It's always my fault. What's up, y'all? Lurking tonight. Good. See you. Ahoy, ahoy. Ahoy, hoy. Helen B. Welcome. Hey, Maylin. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a nice letter time. A round of violin, please.
Welcome to the Schitt Show.
Of course, of course. Why would I, have my shit together this early in the morning? That's not how I operate. So this right here came in, and you'll see by the date that this was 6/8. Response opposition to debtor's motion for protective order and request for attorney's fees and costs. And then this right here was an order denying debtor's motion for extension of time to respond to interrogatories and requests for production. This case came before the court on a status hearing of May 5th, 2026. At the hearing, the court took up the debtor's motion for extension of time to respond, interrogatories, and requests for production. Document 117. You have to understand we're at Doc 136 here. At the conclusion of the hearing, the court directed debtor's counsel to submit the proper proposed order. On July 8th, the clerk issued a notice submitted proposed order stating pertinent part in accordance with Saraps is reminded of the requirement regarding timely submission of proposed orders to date, which is more than 75 days from the court's ruling. Debtor's counsel has not submitted a proposed order. This court's local rules require proposed orders to be submitted within 3 business days after the date of the hearing. Debtor's counsel did not submit the proposed order when instructed to by the court as required by the local rules. For that reason, it is ordered. Debtor's motion for extension of time to respond to interrogatories and requests for production is denied. Done and ordered July 24th, 2026. Randy has since filed for fees and costs. And then Saran Wrap comes back with this crap right here. I certify that a true and correct copy of the true and correct copy of the order denying debtor's motion for extension of time to respond to interrogatories and requests for production was served on August 3rd, 2026. What the F? Dude, really? Really? This is good lawyering. This is good lawyering. Really. And the flea doesn't want you to mock this shit. She thinks that no, you should not be allowed to mock this kind of stupidity. Oh my God. You know, the thing is if that was Randy filing something like that, oh, they would mock the ever living hell out of it. You damn rat, damn Skippy, they would mock the shit out of it. Now on to the meaty part of it. Oh, the meaty stuff here. True. Let's see. Make sure we get it here. Because I find the default on this to be really painful to do. So after the flea did her little diatribe, yeah, her little diatribe, you know, it wasn't very far into her little bullshit, which, you know, everybody's going, oh my God, she's quitting. No, she's not quitting. No, she's not quitting. No one wants her to quit. They want her to just stop making shit up. You really want them to stop making shit up. But here's where they go off. All right. I'm here. We're all goody. Did you really think I'm going to let a bunch of bullies and thieves chase me off the internet? No effing way. Not in a million years. Jeremy Hills, Megan Fox, that umbrella guy, Patrick Shizzywhiznut, J-Hip. You have spent 2 years trying to break me. You stole it from me, lied about me, made threats, and tried to ruin everything I worked for. You made it your mission to destroy my life. But I'm still here. I'm not backing down, and I never will. Was that the message you wanted me to give everybody? Was that the message? Because it broke my heart to do so. I will never ever do that. I'm still here. No. We don't care. We enjoy your stupidity. We really do. Everyone enjoys your stupidity. It's your complete and utter lack of concern for other people is what we don't like. The abuse that you cause, the harm that you've done to other people. Oh, tell me how's that permitting going? You know, how's that money that you never gave to the person that you raised it for going? That's what we're talking about. Those are the kind of things we don't like. We don't like it whenever you do bad things to people. Ask Lynette. How do you think Lynette feels? Huh? How do you think Lynette feels about not being able to complete the work on her barn dominium because you took that money and, well, it's yours, huh? That's what you told everyone. That's what you told Lynette, that it's yours. She doesn't have any right to it whatsoever. Is that why you're so afraid to actually accept service? Oh, that's right. Were you served? Did you find out that service has been completed on you? Did you find that out? Did you finally figure that out, that you've actually been served? You've been subpoenaed there, Fleece. Are you ready to show up and show the proof, to all the proof that you got, because you've got so much proof? Are you ready to show that proof that, you know, Randy and Jeremy and all these YouTubers are so evil and so bad? Are you ready to show that? Because you keep saying that you are. You're saying you got all this proof and you can't wait to be deposed by Randy. Wasn't it just last week? Whenever they told you were going to be subpoenaed, you were just, I'm totally, this is the shit that I would say. Oh, wait, that was No, it wasn't that. You weren't even subpoenaed at that time. I remember distinctly. I'm pretty sure it's all right there in the back of my mind. Whenever you had Lynette on, no, it was before you had Lynette on. That you were telling everybody, oh, this is how I would give him this is how I would do it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that you were telling everybody in your chat exactly how you would give Randy the 1-2, that there's no way that you would let him get away with that while she was in a deposition. I would have totally been up in his shit. Yeah, he's not going to get away with that crap. But now, whenever you've got a subpoena, you're all of a sudden you're scared. All of a sudden you're scared. You're scared to say anything. Oh, you were so happy. You were just like, I'm totally going to do this. I'm totally going up against Shockett, because Shockett's an idiot. He's never run into anybody like me. That's the kind of shit that you were saying. I remember you were telling everyone you couldn't wait to be deposed, and then as soon as you got the deposition, you were crying, saying, "Oh, I've never been served. I've never been served." Well, maybe I'll just accept service and just get this done and over with. Oh, you're never going to do that. No, you're scared. You're scared because you have those questions that you can't really answer. Not without throwing someone under the bus. Just like the little question that was produced out there to what was her name? Oh yeah, the lips. Yeah. Yeah, all the questions that were put before her. The lies that she's been telling everybody. No, I could totally become like an attorney in Florida again. I could totally do it. All I have to do is do this, this, and this, and I could totally become an attorney again. What are the rules on that? You remember Randy brought that up. Randy brought that up in that deposition that you recorded, the hearing that you recorded. You remember that? The hearing you weren't supposed to record that you totally fucking recorded? Yeah, he brought that up. What did she say? What did she say? Oh. Doesn't permanent retire was the question. Doesn't permanent retirement, according to the bar rules, mean that you can never become an attorney in the state of Florida? You are barred from becoming an attorney in the state of Florida again. And what was Lips's response? Do you remember? Fleece? I mean, you did record this, so you should be able to go back and look at it. What was her answer, Fleece? What was her answer? Oh, her answer was, that is correct. She knows it's correct. Yet she's been telling you fools for months, if not almost a year, over a year now, that she could totally get her license back as an attorney and practice in the state of Florida again. All she has to do is paperwork, but she doesn't want to become an attorney back in Florida again. No, she doesn't like the judicial system. She hates it because it's so mean and so cruel. Need a spreadsheet? Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of spreadsheets out there. Debunked again, yet again and again and again. I mean, somebody could go back and, oh, that's right, you hide all your shit behind a paywall whenever you get made a fool of. Always gets hidden behind a paywall. Always gets crammed somewhere in the dark recesses. You'll never find this. No, we already have it, dummy. It's already there. I think Megan has a PowerPoint. Oh yeah, she has. She's actually got the time to do it, which is amazing. And it doesn't take her any time to do it because she's been doing it for so damn long. There's a reason why she's been a journalist for so damn long, is because she's damn good at it. You made it your mission to destroy my life, but I'm still here. I'm not backing down. Never will. Is this the message you wanted to give everybody? Was this the message? Because it broke my heart to do so. I will never do that. I'm still here. Yeah. You do not get to decide who I am or what I do. I'm going to keep speaking, keep creating. You haven't created shit except for harass people constantly. I'm going to keep speaking, creating, fighting for what's right. No matter how loud you get, I will be louder. I don't doubt that for 1 minute. You will be yelling from the treetops if you could ever even make it even up the hill. Because you can't even make it 10 feet out of your damn truck. Yeah, you can't even make it 10 feet out of your truck, and all of a sudden you're saying that you're gonna climb the highest mountain and yell it from the treetops. You mean it from the bottom of my black little heart. Thank you. You're the reason I'm still standing. You can't stand. You can't stand for more than 5 minutes before everything just starts fucking crapping out on you. I want to see you get what real strength looks like. Show it. Show it. I'm not going anywhere. Let's keep going together. Together. You mean, you need everybody else to lift you up because you're the queen, huh? I'm just gonna play something in the middle. Meanwhile, oh my God, you see, I nearly took off. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. It's so hard. Oh my God, that was so hard to do. No joke, seriously. But if you had to hear the shit that Megan was saying last night and the stuff I'm hearing today and all that crap, I'm like, you know what? They want me gone. They want me gone. See, she tried doing her little Peen Rock show. She tried doing that and it failed. Yeah, that failed. If she wants to see what her true numbers are, all she has to do is walk away from the internet for, I don't know, just a few days and then come back and do nothing but talk about, your little Peen Rock sales. Then you'll see how well your channel does. Yeah, see how well it goes. You want to stir up shit with people all the damn time, but you get so upset whenever they call you out on your garbage. Yeah. When they call you out, you're just like going, "Oh, I'm totally like on top of everything." Mm-hmm. Totally on top of everything. Totally there. More threats. Oh, I don't know. I don't care how long it takes or what I'm going to do. I will be making these people, holding them accountable. Oh my gosh, guys, I missed another super chat. Oh my gosh, thank you. Keep throwing those super chats. Keep throwing those super chats. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, look. Oh, Shizzywhiznut. Jason Hipster is like riding my coattails. He's totally, J Hip is riding my coattails. Look at him riding my coattails. He's totally riding my coattails like I've never ridden coattails before. You know whose coattails you're riding there, Fleesa? Every single other person. That's whose coattails you're riding on. Because if nobody talks about you, you pull shit like this. Nobody gives two craps about you. This is the kind of crap that you do. A little bit of clickbait. People go in there, she's really quitting. And then whenever they hear it, they're like, well, I mean, it sounds real. Is she really quitting? No. Yeah, it took me all of 2 seconds to figure this crap out. Maybe a minute. I was like, yeah, she's not quitting. This is all made up bullshit. And I immediately turned around, turned it off. Because it wasn't worth listening to. It wasn't worth listening to. I didn't even hear her come back and say this shit. I pulled up the transcript this morning, was just like, oh, so what did she say? Oh, that's all she showed? Nothing. Yeah, let's go 10 minutes into it and see where she's actually at with this. Nowhere. Melanin, right on this. That might be enjoyable. Be careful. I may take that melee. Let me take you up on that. No, yeah. She's a monster of the infamous pen give. That's probably right. Thank you very much for the super chat. Suckered. Yeah, Tracy, they were suckered. Fleesa won't catch. She's hooked on the grift. Yeah, it makes her too much money. Go for it. Don't get upset whenever people call you out on your stupidity. She thinks she's out of hot water with Jeremy. Jeremy may just come back and have something to say to her at some point in time. I mean, it's going to be really interesting whenever she has to come into court, and has to sit down, and has to give her this deposition on and explain why she had so much to say, the kind of garbage that she wasn't supposed to do. And that's if Randy pursues it. We'll just see if Randy actually pursues it. She didn't even show one example of her evidence. What evidence? Of what? What evidence does she have of anything? She can't show any evidence of her bullshit. They've tried to get me kicked out of my own home. Who? You're telling me. You are accusing me live. You're accusing me that my mission has been to ruin you financially, mentally, emotionally. They've stolen my content, used it for profit. They've tried to get me kicked out of my home. They've lied about me, trashed my reputation, encouraged others to pile on. The police are doing their job with this, okay? You're telling me, you are accusing me online, you fucking moron, that I've done these things to you. Go fuck yourself. I have done none of that. Fuck you, Lisa. Fuck you and the horse that you can't ride on. 10 times to Sunday, twice on Monday, and 3 times on Tuesday. Fuck you, Lisa. I've never done any of that. I've never tried to ruin you financially. I've never harassed you. I will mock the shit out of you as much as I possibly want to, which is very little. You fucking mental midget. You don't have a reputation. I've debunked your bullshit multiple times. They are the police in my county, and I can afford to fight them. And can I afford to fight them in court? Nah, I do want to. Yeah, but once one's done, it's all fine. So I'm not worried about anything. It's been a nightmare though. But I'll be real. I'm tired. It's taken its toll on every part of my life. If it's taken a toll on every part of your fucking miserable life, then stop doing what you're doing. Stop being a dipshit. If you don't like, you're not built for the internet, okay? You are absolutely not built for the internet, because if your go-to is not to respond, if your go-to is to not to respond by saying, no, here's the proof of what I'm saying, and showing people the fucking proof of what you're saying to be true, your default is to go for fucking legal bullshit, go for lawfare against people. That's your default. If that's your default, what the fuck is wrong with you? You are not built for the internet. You are a fucking crybaby. You're a piece of shit that does this kind of crap for fucking content and create lawsuits for fucking content. You're the one that harasses their fucking neighbors for content. That is you. That is what you do. You're not built for the fucking internet. You're not built for a fucking golf cart, but you're not built for the internet. For fucking God's sake, stop doing your dumb shit. If you can't handle this fucking place, then stop. If your default is to go sue somebody because they call you a fat fuck, fuck you. Jesus fucking Christ, what's wrong with you? If you've lost money and you've lost friends, how have you lost friends? You destroy your fucking friends. You've gone after them. You've attacked them. People that were supportive of you, you've done nothing but trash them over and fucking over and over and over again. Think about Stacey Nat. How did you treat her? You used her the fuck up and then tossed her to the fucking curb because you didn't like what she was doing. Although you were the one that were telling her to do it in the fucking first place. Where were you getting all your fucking content from? From fucking harassing J Hip. Watch his stuff. Watch his stuff. Get the notes on him so I can fucking go after him. Fuck you, Lisa. Do your own fucking research. You make up your own shit about stuff. Because that's not what he said. Like, fuck you. Twice. I'll be really tired. It's taken out every toll of my life. I've lost sleep. I've lost money. You've lost money. If you lost money, it's because of your own dumb fucking actions. I've lost friends, or maybe I didn't lose friends. They weren't my friends to begin with. Do I need to make my point any clearer? This is the kind of shit that you treat everyone around you like they are beneath you, like they don't deserve to fucking kiss the fucking ground that your nasty feet walk on. You treat everyone around you like shit. The only way that you respect anybody is if they treat you more pieces of shit than you treat them. And then it's on. Yeah, there's videos of you sitting there yelling at your fucking neighbor, stirring up shit, cussing them out, getting them to respond, causing problems, throwing shirts in their fucking yard, and then getting pissed off whenever they return it. Whenever your little friend Squat Dump comes running over there, dropping off a little My Little Pony on his fucking doorstep, and he returns it back over there. Well, here, I don't know what the fuck this is. Take it back. Then you make up some bullshit story. It's all about making up bullshit story. Thank you, boss. Debunking the asses since day one. Shut your ass. Yeah. They weren't friends to begin with. Maybe I didn't lose friends. They weren't my friends to begin with. And I've almost lost hope. But I'm still here. I'm not backing down. So if you're watching this and you supported me, thank you. You're the reason I keep going. No, the only reason you keep going is because your heart hasn't fucking failed to stop working. Your cold little black heart hasn't stopped fucking working. That's the only reason that you continue to go, because you got nothing else to fucking do. Your life is so fucking miserable that you will sit on the fucking internet from fucking dusk till dawn, or until your fucking mind gives out and you have to go pass out in your own fucking bed and probably snore like a fucking freight train. I know that I fucking do. Snore like a fucking freight train. That's why you have to sleep in another bed, because the bed that's your marital bed, you can't even keep your ass in it because it's so fucking large, and that your husband has a hard time rolling you around in fucking dough just to find a goddamn wet spot. Do something, fatty. Oh my God. Sounds like a moose shadow. It almost does sound like a moose shadow, doesn't it? They're fucking lol cows. I like her stupidity fraud being show, but I couldn't give two shits less about her in reality. She's just a fraud, plain and simple. These fucking morons. Jeez. You don't get to win. You don't get to silence me. I'm standing my ground. I'm not leaving. And I want anyone else out there being harassed online to know you're not alone. Really, it's good to know that you've got my back. You know, so where were you whenever you know, let's see, wasn't it Lips that was out there trying to dox me and my family? Wasn't it? These are people that you were fucking supporting. You talking about paint chips that threatened my wife with sexual assault? Or are you talking about paint chips that threatened me with physical assault? You know, the guy that you support right there. So you got my back on that, Fleesa? Really, you got my back on that. Really, I trust you. You got my back. You know, just like you had Stacey Nat's back, just like you had Tammy J's back, just like you had all these other people back, right? Flutterio, all these people, yeah, all these people's backs that you had. I got your back up until the point that it becomes fucking real. Yeah, then you throw them under the fucking bus in a heartbeat. Because you're scared of what they've been telling people. All the little stories, all the little things that you were doing behind the scenes. They're really scared of that, aren't you? Yeah. Really, really worried what comes out. All these friends of yours, so-called friends, no, they were just useful idiots for you. That's what it was. That's how you consider them, right? You consider everyone else a useful idiot, right? I'm sure that word's come out of your mouth a few times, because that's what you call everyone else. You call them minions, your minions, right? Oh, no, it's Jeremy's minions. Yeah, no, you call them your minions behind the scenes, don't you? It's crazy how it works. All lol cows are the same. Yes. See, it won't be, you know the behavior. You can see the pattern. The behavior is she's too chicken shit to do anything on her own. She will get everyone else around her to do all the dirty work and then try to take credit for it. I told you I had this. No, you consider them useful idiots. You consider Leslie a useful idiot also. You'll use the fuck out of her. Oh, won't you? Yeah, you're using her right now. Of course, that came back and bit her in the ass. Her using her letting you use her. You were happy as hell to play her hodonks. It just shows that she's not a person, huh? Yeah. You made Lips into a non-person. Treat her like shit. Come on, you totally can do this. You totally sue them. Oh, and she, Lips was more than happy to do that. She was like, "Oh yeah, I can totally do this. Like, what I'll do is I'll file this motion. I'll sue all these people and all these people on Facebook, and I'll just write a big long thing. But I'm not going to follow through. I'm just going to file this thing. Like, and once I get it filed, then I'm like going to totally go after this Jeremy Hales. I will join in on taking down Jeremy Hales' YouTube empire. I'm totally going to do this with you." And this Megan Melissa Fox, I'm totally going to bring her down. And then Matthew Lewis, this tug guy, I'm totally going after them. I'm totally bringing them all down. Like, once I file this motion, and you'll see what'll happen. Then I'm going to go after the Shizzywhiznut, and I'm totally going to bring him down too. And once I bring him down, I'm going to take him like to the cleaners, and maybe he'll be my lover boy. But I will make sure that I will get him. I will get him too. And anybody else who talks about this, like, you just tell me who you want me to like add to like this here, this J Hip, this pear-headed flake. I'll totally get him too, and I'll make him hurt and suffer also. Yeah, she was willing to take the fall for you on that. And now look where it's got her. She's being looked at for being a frivolous litigation where she can't pull this shit anymore. They've all become your useful idiots there, haven't they, Fleesa? Isn't that what you call them? Useful idiots? Every single one of these people are just nothing but useful idiots for you. That's how you look at Bearded Fisherman. He's just a useful idiot, pothead, just like your husband, useful idiot. He's totally like, so cool. As he gets himself arrested on drug charges, felony warrant in another county for scamming from old people. Yeah. How's that working out, by the way? Passing all his piss tests still? Oh, that's right. He failed one, didn't he? Does he fail another one? Or you keeping him away from his dealer? The dealer that the real name and you have their phone number and all that. You keeping him away from that guy? I wonder. It makes me curious. You keeping him on the straight and narrow? You keeping your little bitch with a leash on him? What you doing? I mean, you turned him into your total bitch, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Crazy, isn't it? How this works? Oh, Whiz quiz, Shizzy. I'm so confused. So many names, so many lawsuits. That's right, Ghost Trees. That there is. Long time no see. Yeah, so many names, so many lawsuits, and that's what it's about. They use lawfare to go after people because they can't debunk their asses any other way. Whereas I can sit there and show, yeah, they're fucked up here, they're fucked up there. Yeah, they lied about this here. Yeah, they're scamming people here. Easy with the pothead stuff. I resemble that remark. You're not a big dirtification. But you're not a pothead bitch. You're just a pothead. Nothing wrong with that. You're not out there scamming old people, are you? Yeah, you're not pulling fast ones on old people. Which it looks like they managed to probably do that again. I wonder what would happen if they actually, the court system decided to do something against the little scam that they ran on Lynette by raising all that money. Ooh. Oh, I wonder what would happen. Yeah. I bet it's been crazy. She will have that crusty, disgusted P-Wad work out in her next live and give it to her. Shizzy, you're awesome. There's nothing to give to her. Jeez, what a fool. What a fool. But we expect that. We expect the fools. We expect the fools to respond. Well, how do we know they respond? Because they do shit like this.
I like you, lover boy. Yes, Shizzy. Can I call you my lover boy? Yes, Shizzy. Can I call you my lover boy? Shizzing with no.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that they do. That's the kind of shit that they pull. They go absolutely bonkers. That's why she's scared of being in front of Randy. Yes, they want to be. It's 420 somewhere. Well, no, it wouldn't be 420. It would be 457 somewhere possibly, but not 420 somewhere. But there's nothing wrong with, that's what people don't understand. I don't care what you do. That's your own personal stuff. But whenever you're out there, chastising everybody else for every single thing that they may say or do. Oh my God. And then the hypocrisy of it. Oh, the hypocrisy of their bullshit. You ladies, you know what you need. You don't need just the Valhalla. What you need is the Tug intro. Have you not seen, some of you guys probably have not seen the Tug intro. That's what I think you need. The Tug intro blows away Valhalla. You don't believe me? Oh yeah, you want to see the Tug intro? I think that's what I'm going to give you. And not the Tug's coming in, but I really want to. I really think that you ladies haven't seen Tug at his best. Have you? You want to see Tug at his best? All right, I'll give you Tug at his best here. This is whenever Tug was in his prime.
Night, you wear costumes, I wear the fight. I'm the last paragraph that ends the sight. You want to smoke, I bring forecast maps. Lines draw clean while your narrative snaps. Try to go fast, trip over your caps. I pace like chess, you stumble like gaps. I'm a true villain on a mic, shadow with a code. That umbrella got the best host from coast to coast. Cold, dropping nukes, let the fossils decompose. Boom, driving the story where the real info goes. Watching all the others falling curtain close. When receipts rain, everybody knows. No, when the others misstep, it's a rap case closed. TUG writes lines that the timeline chose. Umbrella, storms passing, but the ground still shakes. Umbrella, truth lands heavy when the mask unflakes. Umbrella, name stamp bold on the floodgate. Umbrella, that umbrella guy shows up and steps to the plate. Your fate, your fate, your fate, your fate, your fate, your fate. That umbrella guy shows up and steps to the plate. Your fate, 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 your fate.
I told you, man. Oil bottle? Yeah, Malin. Yeah, I would. Joe 2 is like, I would touch that in a heartbeat. Dedicated to flood basements. You love that one? You didn't see that one, Malin? Oh my God, that chest though. Woof. Geez, see, I knew that would get the ladies' hearts pumping right there. Legal tubes, yeah, adore Tug. Yeah, I like Tug too. That's why I have stuff like that just for you ladies. Tug of stripping. Hey, cut it off. That's rude. Oh no! See, countries like that is gloriously beautiful. I know. That's the kind of stuff that I give you guys every so often. Some crazy crap like that. Sometimes I have to. Sometimes I have to show you the things that hurt other people's minds. All right, I'll give it to you because you guys have been so good. I'll give you a little bit, just for you ladies, because I know that it looks like the broken baker is out of the hospital, which is good to see. He's back home and he's got to be taking care of himself. So I'll do this one for you today. Here you go.
Shizzywhiznut, 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 shizzyw
I knew you guys deserve that. And keep watching the Q said go wrestling, unlike Prince Harry, who got stamped on his balls by a goat during yoga. Ball is so sexy. But Shadow didn't count on the dandelion being so formidable an opponent. Exactly, YouTuber. I need some ones. You guys are insufferable. I love it. That you guys are insufferable like this. Experts opening is pretty fun. Yeah. This is why I don't appear on Venom's channel. I missed what happened to Baker. Jack's mom. So Baker, his pancreas started acting up. He had pancreatitis. Now, if you don't know what that means, it means you start having a problem digesting food properly, and it causes all kinds of issue. And then you get really, really sick. He was running a fever of over 100. Went to the hospital because pain in his stomach. They determined it was pancreatitis. And so he's been in the hospital for quite a bit, about a week now. He just got out yesterday, and he was still running a fever. Everybody put a card together and signed off on it. We went over it a little bit yesterday, but the other Laura B, she was so kind as to put a digital gift card together, sent that over to him. You can find that stuff. It's absolutely wonderful, the amount of support that Baker's gotten over that. So he's back out of the hospital. He's back home. He's still resting up and still having to continuously drink lots of fluids because he has to have all of the bad stuff that's inside of him washed out. I have that controlled by medication and diet. Yeah. And so, he's back home now. He's doing better. He did release a video, I think yesterday. We talked a little bit about it last night. Mo and I did. It's good to see that he's out. He's looking much, much better. But yeah, he was down for a little bit, and he's on the mend. He's on the mend, Jack's mom. It's good to see, go show the old guy some support. It's funny because he's younger than me. I love it. Everybody, I appreciate your being here today. I'm going to send you over to Mo in the deep end. She's probably already been going. And tonight there won't be any Mo. So I may do a short stream tonight or something of that sort. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It depends on what I've got going on, because I do the morning streams. That's where I am coming back more bigger, more strong. Do the morning streams, get you guys, especially over in the European areas and Australia, all of you fine folks, and then the American folks that get to join in a little bit late and watch the replay, or just here having fun and enjoying every single bit of it. And don't let these flea bags harass you guys. Know your limits on dealing with the fools like this. And listen to J Hip. I'm sure he's going to have a really interesting one today. The crazy never ever stops. I'll see you guys probably tonight. We'll see what's going on. It might be an earlier stream or something. We'll see. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
It's the only mentally challenged one here.
Baby. Morning's here again. So let's do this, sugar. And no cream. Wake up slow, take that first sip. Shizzy's got 'em slipping, losing their grip. His moves so smooth to start your day. What you gonna do? Oh, you know the way. You know Papa don't flinch, don't blink. Ooh, baby, he's sharper than you think. Morning Whiz, take it in. Shizzy's got a whole new spin. Fools keep falling, truth's on fire. Papa Nut just lit the pyre. Oh no, they tried to come for him. Look at those fools looking so dim. They poke, they scratch, they beg, they plead. But I'm right here, waiting for my daddy to lead. Pour it black, shake off the night. Shizzy's tease and get me going just right. Morning Whiz, start the show. Sip it slow, let it flow. Fools are crying, game's been set. Ooh, baby, they ain't seen nothing yet. Now that's a morning sugar. Coffee's hot and burning. And Shizzy Daddy, oh, he's just getting started. Come on, Daddy, give me some of that something.
Oh my god, Shizzy breaks.